Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the channel where we cut past the glossy brochures, the overly polished dealership talk, and the marketing fluff to bring you the real and unfiltered truth about cars as they look, feel, and perform in the real world. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our deep dive reviews of the newest and most talked about cars on the market. Today, we're getting into a car that has been turning a lot of heads in the premium coupe and sportback segment, the 2026 Audi A5. Exterior Audi's A5 has always had a reputation for being a stylish, well-balanced car that sits right between sporty and luxurious, and the 2026 model is no exception. But this time, Audi has sharpened the package. What we're looking at now is a car that isn't just about sleek lines and premium badges, it's about a more aggressive design language, cutting-edge tech, and a performance balance that tries to bridge everyday usability with that hint of fun you'd expect from a premium coupe. So let's get into what this car actually feels like when you walk up to it, sit inside it, and eventually drive it. The first thing you'll notice as you approach the 2026 Audi A5 is the front end. Audi has always been about strong, bold faces, but now the A5 takes on a sharper identity. The single-frame grille is wider and flatter than before, with honeycomb detailing that gives it a sportier, almost RS-inspired vibe even on non-performance trims. The LED headlights are slimmer, more angular, and they feature Audi's new customizable daytime running light signatures, so you can actually choose the pattern of your DRLs from the infotainment system. It's a small touch, but it adds personality to the car. The bumper design is clean but aggressive, with large air intakes that are functional rather than just cosmetic. Overall, the front end looks meaner, sleeker, and far more premium than the outgoing model. Walking along the side, the coupe-like silhouette of the A5 is still very much intact. Audi has kept that flowing roofline that has always been the A5's signature, but they've tightened the character lines along the doors to make the car look lower and leaner. On this new model, wheel options go up to 20 inches, and depending on the trim, you can get a mix of machine-polished alloys, sporty dark finish designs, or even aerodynamic-inspired wheels for efficiency. The proportions are spot-on. Long hood, short overhangs, and a side profile that just uses sophistication without trying too hard. The frameless doors are a classy touch that makes you remember you're driving something a little more special than just a regular sedan. It feels like a car that was designed with elegance first, but sportiness never far behind. Moving around to the back, the changes are even more obvious compared to the last generation. The taillights now stretch across with a continuous LED light bar, giving it a wider stance visually. Audi's OLED lighting tech makes an appearance here, which means the rear lights can display different patterns depending on the drive mode or even unlock animations. The bumper is sculpted with a diffuser-like element, and depending on trim, you'll either see sleek trapezoidal exhaust finishers or a fully clean look on the hybrid models. The sloping roof flows beautifully into the trunk lid, and from behind, the 2026 A5 really nails that sporty coupe look while still looking premium and understated. Interior: open the door and step inside, and this is where Audi really flexes its strengths. The interior of the 2026 A5 feels futuristic but still unmistakably Audi. The dashboard is clean, minimal, and dominated by a new curved digital display that merges the driver's virtual cockpit with the central infotainment screen. It looks like one continuous panel that wraps slightly toward the driver, making it feel like a cockpit. The materials are classic Audi soft-touch leather, brushed aluminum, and optional wood or carbon fiber inlays depending on how sporty or luxurious you want to go. The ambient lighting system is fully customizable and far more advanced than before, with multiple zones that let you create a mood that matches your drive. The seats are redesigned for more comfort, with standard leather upholstery and available sport seats with integrated headrests if you want that racier vibe. Space in the front is generous, as you'd expect, while the rear seats are usable for adults in short trips but best for kids or smaller passengers if you're doing longer drives. So this is still a coupe-style car after all. The new A5 Sportback version, though, does offer more practicality with easier rear seat access and extra cargo room. Audi's attention to detail shines here. Everything feels tightly put together, from the click of the buttons to the solid weight of the doors. It's not flashy, it's not over the top, but it feels like premium in a very Audi way. When it comes to performance, Audi has taken a balanced approach with the 2026 A5 lineup. Depending on market, you'll get range of engines starting with a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder that delivers around 201 to 261 horsepower, depending on tune. Above that, there's a 3.0-liter V6 available in the S5 version that pushes closer to 350 horsepower, giving you proper performance if that's what you're after. Mild hybrid technology is standard across the range, which helps improve efficiency and smooth out stop-start operation. And for the first time, the A5 will also be offered with a plug-in hybrid option that combines electric-only range for daily commuting with traditional gas power for longer drives. On the road, the A5 still feels planted, composed, and smooth. Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive system remains a highlight, offering grip and confidence in all conditions. Steering is precise, though some enthusiasts may wish for more feedback, but the A5 has always been more about balance than raw sportiness. Adaptive suspension is available, letting you choose between comfort-oriented cruising or sportier, more controlled dynamics. Noise insulation is excellent, and this is one of those cars that feels just as comfortable doing long highway journeys as it does tackling twisty back roads. It's not a hardcore sports car, but it's the kind of car that makes you smile without beating you up. Now, let's talk about pricing. The 2026 Audi A5 is expected to start around $47,000 for the base model in the US, with higher trims and the sportier S5 version pushing into the $65,000 to $70,000 range. The plug-in hybrid version will likely slot somewhere in the middle, giving buyers a balance of performance and efficiency. As always with Audi, the options list can make a huge difference here. You can easily add $10,000 or more with premium packages, larger wheels, upgraded sound systems, or advanced driver assistance features. But even at its entry point, the A5 holds strong value when you consider its blend of style, tech, and performance. So, what's the verdict on the 2026 Audi A5? This is a car that sticks to what made it great in the first place: a sleek design, premium feel, and balanced performance, while adding enough modern tech and sharper styling to keep it fresh and competitive. It's not the wildest car in its class, and if you want ultimate driving thrills, you might look at BMW's 4 Series or even a Porsche Cayman. But if you want a car that nails the middle ground to something that looks fantastic, feels expensive inside, and drives with a perfect balance of comfort and sport, the new A5 makes a very strong case for itself. That's it for today's review of the 2026 Audi A5. Let me know what you think. Has Audi nailed it with this redesign? Or do you think it plays it too safe? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to Car Flash for more honest and detailed car reviews, and ring the bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos. Until next time, this is Car Flash, and I'll catch you in the next one.